Fans, we're a World Championship Wrestling on TBS, and before we see Lex Luger in action, let's hear his comments.
Conspiracy abounds in the NWA. It has a rotten stench I can smell from miles away, and it comes from the NWA Board of Governors. They have granted Sting, Mr. Most Popular, a shot at Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion, where all shots of who's number one are not dictated by who is the most popular wrestler, but who is the best wrestler. And there's none better than the total package Lex Luger. I'm the man in this sport. The conspiracy goes like this. They do not want Lex Luger to get his hands on the World Heavyweight title because they know that he will never relinquish it. They want most popular. They want wrestler of the decade. They don't want the total package Lex Luger to get what it is destiny to get, and that is the World Heavyweight title. Well, it goes like this. Ric Flair, come that time, you still have to be World's Heavyweight Champion. And Sting, if that happens, you still have to be able to walk that ring. I'm taking things into my own hands this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next event here on World Championship Wrestling, introducing first, from Trenton, Georgia, at 230 pounds, Pat Rose. And introducing his opponent, making his way into the ring area, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion of the world, at 275 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, the total package, Lex Luger.
The total package, Lex Luger. And we heard his comments just moments ago, and I'll tell you something, he is saying two things. It won't be Flair and Sting. It may be he and Sting or he and Flair, but he's going to be in that match February 25th in Greensboro.
This is the key to the puzzle. This is the missing piece, Jim. I went out on the limb a few months ago, and I said for the first time I saw Lex Luger get a killer instinct. Usually you're born with it. It's hard to develop it. Luger has developed the killer instinct. And Flair and Sting, he gave you fear, warning. Take a look at those eyes. He's unshaved, he's disarranged, and this guy is not taking this lightly. Somebody is not going to make it to the 25th. This gentleman right here, our United States champion, will make it.
Fans, if you just joined us, what we're talking about on the 25th, it's February 25th in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our big pay-per-view, our first one of 1990, the first one of the decade, obviously. Wrestle War 90, the Wild Thing. Sting has been awarded a championship match on February 25th. Right now, it will be, of course, it happened today against Ric Flair. But Flair is deeply involved with Lex Luger. Could it be Lex Luger Sting will be facing on February 25th? Luger has covered his bets. He said he will be in the match. It may not be Flair and it may not be Sting, but he will be in the match. We have to keep our eye from now, from January 13th until February the 25th, our eyes have to be squarely on the total package. As you said very astutely, he is the missing piece of the puzzle.
Jim, what I wonder is, February 6th from Corpus Christi, live, our next Clash of Champions. Does Luger have something up his sleeve that day, or is he going to try something? See, his hometown, when I say his hometown, it's his town, is Baltimore. He's had more success in Baltimore than any town he's been in. Will he try something in Baltimore, a town he knows he can get away with a little more? I'm wondering if he doesn't try it next Saturday or if he's going to wait to the 6th. He isn't going to let this go unanswered.
Lex Luger, the U.S. champion. You're right, Kevin Sullivan. It's just a matter of time, and only time will tell us the answer to that question. Lex Luger, the U.S. champion, and Pat Rose. I want to tell you something. This guy is one tough son of a gun. I want to tell the fans that on February the 6th we'll be in Corpus Christi, and the legendary Spanish star, the Masked Man, one of the most popular athletes of any generation, Mil Mascaras, will be in Corpus Christi on Tuesday night, February 6th, live at the Clash, the big cage match there. The Flair, Sting, and Arn Anderson versus the Mad Dog, the Dragon Master, and the Great Muta. Steiner's put the titles on the line against Doom, and Doom puts their mask up, and there must be a winner in that. Mil Mascaras on the card. I'm sure Lex Luger will be there as well. Road Warriors have already signed to appear, their opponent being negotiated. And Luger throwing Pat Rose in. Rose, short center of gravity, got down low and cradling. And Luger right back up, and Rose down low again with the arm drag.
And I'm going to say something right here. Luger is not focusing on this match. His mind's someplace else. I'm not demeaning Pat Rose at all. Pat Rose is a fine professional wrestler. He's not in Luger's category. Luger is thinking about Flair. He's thinking about Sting. He's thinking about putting them in the rack. He's going to do something to somebody, like I said, because if it ends up being...
He's got him up there, Kevin.
He's got it.
That's his hold. I don't care if it's Sting or Flair or Godzilla. They're going down in that move. The champion, the U.S. champion.
Lex Luger.
Man, he is all man, all man. I can tell you that. Fans, we'll be back with more action. We're flying bright in the Z-Man, but they made these pre-recorded comments.